welcome to Football 360. I'm your host, Kojo Billy.
Kofi Akulebro.
I'm your boy, Budget Man.
So, on this episode, we'll be talking about the new leagues that began last week, and you'll be diving deep into some of the matches, because you all know during the weekend we had one of the big matches that was played, Arsenal versus Manchester United, and La Liga also opened with Girona versus Rayo Vallecano. So we'll be going deep into these matches. And
The god of Lamine Yamal.
the god of Lamine. And also we'll be talking about the latest transfers, so you should watch out. And lastly, I have some special news for you all, and I want it to be at the end of the video. So as you are watching this video, make sure that you watch to the end. To begin with, the return of the leagues. You all know EPL started with Liverpool and Barcelona. That Barcelona also played during the weekend, and Bundesliga, Bayern Munich also played with their DFB Pokal, and Italian also started with their Coppa Italia. But our main concentration is on the league matches. Yeah. So starting with EPL, Liverpool started with Bournemouth. They played on Friday, and their lineup were Ekitike, their new striker, Vs, Gakpo, Salah, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Van Dijk, Kekes, Konate, Frimpong, and Alisson. And with Bournemouth, you all know our Ghanaian Messi Semenyo, he did his best. Evanilson, Tavernier, Bruce, and the rest. Yeah. The match ended 4-2 on behalf of Liverpool. So we'll be having our discussions, starting with our equilibrium. He's a Barcelona fan, and you can all see you will never walk alone. And I'm also a Chelsea fan, and our cameraman is a Real Madrid fan. So starting with Liverpool, bro, what do you have to say about this match?
The match was with it had its highs and then lows. Okay, but there's one thing is Liverpool is trying to, and Slot is trying to blend a team with not much experienced, I think a few experienced players with fresh blood. Okay, so I believe that it will take some time before Liverpool will start become them a fit.
But for me, I don't think, honestly, I don't think it will take some time. The team that won EPL last season, and they boosted their squad.
No. There's something to say here. Take into consideration Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
The season before last season,
Yeah.
they clinched almost every title.
True.
But coming into the this particular previous season that we just ended, we realized that now they couldn't even win one trophy.
But with Real Madrid, I am thinking it's complacency. But with Liverpool, it's not complacency. They started with quadruple, and someone said they ended up with one apple. So it's not complacency.
We Liverpool last season, we didn't have that much depth in our team. So let's say a player like last season, for example, if a player like Van Dijk got injured, we didn't have any replacement.
You have Gomez.
Gomez is an injury-prone player.
But he was fit last season.
He was injured most of last season, so you can't rely on Joe Gomez to replace Van Dijk.
Okay.
In a season where we were fighting for Premier League, Champions, UEFA Champions League, FA Cup, and then we even got to the Carabao Cup final, which we got nailed by Newcastle. This Newcastle team, we got nailed by them. So you can't rely on Joe Gomez to replace Van Dijk. And then this season, though we want to fight for the Premier League again, Champions League, FA Cup. We want to win. Watch out, we are going to win the treble.
You are going to do what?
We are going to win the treble. But the only setback in our team right now that I'm afraid of is the new players like Frimpong, who is coming to replace a player like Trent. You see, Trent, the profile of Trent is more it's much more different from Frimpong's. Frimpong's is his one is like he runs.
I believe Frimpong is more an explosive. It's more of an explosive player than Trent. So I believe that attacking wise, though Trent was putting in the passes, the crosses to create goals, but I also believe that taking into consideration the explosiveness of Frimpong, it would add up to improving their attack more than their defense. Though Trent was putting in the crosses. He was contributing.
Yeah, when it comes to the attack.
So the issue is that the profile of Trent is different from the profile of Frimpong. But the issue is that Trent putting in the crosses and then the passes contributed to goals. Taking into consideration the explosiveness of Frimpong would also add up to the contribution of goals this season.
But now they are missing that
What
killer
about
passes.
defense?
And
What about
defense.
defense? One thing I like about Frimpong is his explosiveness. Like
the issue is
quick. He's quicker, so he can he can go to attack and then come back fast.
You
to
see,
defense.
the issue is that was Trent better at defending?
No,
before he left.
No.
So there has always been a chronic issue about the defending aspect of the right back position of Liverpool. So it is nothing different or nothing new.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Okay. But as a right back, what's your basic?
Your primary duty is to defend.
The issue is now we have modern right.
We have more, but still, like
the issue is that you cannot expect these current fullbacks to have the characteristics of a complete fullback.
Look at someone like Hakimi.
Defensive wise,
Hakimi of PSG.
defensive wise, and then attacking wise.
we understand though.
Hakimi is more attacking than defending.
But
the issue is that for
defensively, he's no
PSG,
better.
for-
Especially
for-
one-on-one
better.
situations.
No, but for
Hakimi is still better
PSG,
in
PSG, they defend collectively. Does Liverpool defend collectively? Nah, you know they.
Okay.
It
seems
you
you
know
are
this.
accepting. So I want us to come back to that match, Bournemouth versus Liverpool, because Liverpool scored 2 and Bournemouth was able to equalize until I think 10 minutes prior there.
The last.
So I want us to talk about this, but before that, here are the stats. Expected goals: Liverpool led by 2.1 to Bournemouth 1.7. Possession 61-39 in favor of Liverpool. Total shots 19-10 Liverpool. Shot on target 10-3. Big chances 33. Corner kicks 7-6 in favor of Bournemouth. So looking at this stat, even in passes completion, Liverpool outplay Bournemouth. But looking at this stat, we all watched the match, and during the match, Liverpool scored 2 goals. So it was, I think, from first minute to 60th minute, it was 2-0.
Yeah.
Then the Ghanaian Messiah, Semenyo, scored 2 quick goals. So now my question is, do you think Liverpool, per what we watch, their defensive acronym, do you think that they are going to do all this season? Bournemouth.
I believe they have to work harder defensively. Yes, I think they them for work hard defensively.
Okay, Liverpool for level.
We attacking wise, they need that chemistry, okay, between the front four.
Yeah.
Salah,
From Salah to Florian Wirtz to Ekitike and then Gakpo.
Okay.
Gakpo was excellent.
Yeah. He was the standard player.
excellent.
Afterwards,
He was the man of the match.
And then Ekitike.
Yeah.
But for Wirtz, I think he will need some time.
Okay. Because that day he was
Some time.
like he was very slow.
Yeah.
He was very
His-
slow.
his intensity is very-
his
it was-
intensity was
as if
very
he
down.
was
So,
shy. I don't know whether he was shy.
so as a Liverpool fan, what do you say about the performance that day?
But the reason why we considered those two is the problem was from Szoboszlai. If you could rewatch the match.
Now, how about Van Dijk? Because
I'm coming. Szoboszlai. Of the first goal that we considered, it was Szoboszlai that lost the ball when we were attacking.
Okay.
He was doing some skill. I don't know how to call that thing. When he did that, then the ball the Bournemouth
No, but
player,
if someone lost the ball,
The other players are there to help because
he
if
lost the ball.
opponent
the
Then
player is going to
As
lose
soon as-
one way or the other. Yes.
can you not
when he
defend?
lost the ball, then the time he lost the ball, then all our players was they were
Okay,
going
they
to
were in
attack.
the opposition.
Can you
half.
not
And then-
defend? Was Van Dijk not at the back? Was Kunate not at the back?
Did you watch the
Was
second?
Tenkes not at the back?
Did you watch the second goal? Van Dijk was moving to south, and the ball was also coming from north.
Why
Look
the
at
talk?
this.
Can you not defend?
Okay.
You for defend.
Okay.
That be the situation. You for defend better.
And-
Van Dijk, I believe in Van Dijk. I believe that Van Dijk is
He's
one of
very
the
good.
most
Yes.
best defenders ever
Yes.
to have emerged. Okay.
When Soboslai
but-
lost the
but-
ball,
but-
then it resulted in a counter attack.
Okay.
And then the counter attack, our defense was left with only Konate and then Van Dijk.
No, you are talking on the
broke-
second goal. That you are talking on the
Nah,
second
the first goal, the first goal.
Okay.
It's when you look at Liverpool's defense, it's left with only Konate and Van
The
Dijk.
first goal was a cutback.
Yes, it was a
It was a
cutback.
cutback.
It's
So
the second
when,
goal that you're talking about. I remember.
The first goal,
Yes.
I'm talking about
The
the
first
first
goal
goal.
was a
Okay, you let's continue.
The player, a Bournemouth player played a through ball to Truffert, who was Bournemouth's left back. He played a through ball to him. When he played the through ball, the one chasing, the player that was chasing Truffert was Konate. Konate doesn't have that pace to chase, so Truffert took the ball, played a diagonal through ball to Semenyo, and then that time too, when he played that through ball, Van Dijk could have done better. He
I
could
think
have
there
at least
was a miscommunication between
Yes,
the keeper
uh-huh.
and the two defenders.
Yes,
There was a
yes.
miscommunication because they could have defended better. that
Better.
particular
Yeah,
round.
Wow, seriously.
They
Seriously.
could have defended better.
And even the first goal, I have no problem. But the second goal,
The second goal.
like you
The
people were
second
leading
goal too
by a goal
was
down,
from
and
Soboslai.
you like it was the second goal because with the second goal, you people were still leading to 1,
Yeah.
and all the Liverpool players moved to
They were
the
all
opposition's
moving to
half.
attack.
But
So
the
yeah,
issue was
that was my problem.
The issue,
over there.
I will blame Salah more than Soboslai, who was the recipient of the pass. It was a misplaced pass.
Pass. And that
Yeah, he
day,
should have
Salah
crossed the
played
ball. He should have
abysmally.
Yeah.
That day,
It was
Salah,
a misplaced pass from Salah.
with the exception of the goal, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because before the goal, his rating was 6.8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
So what are your expectations for Liverpool this season? When
Well,
considering the top 4, do you think they'll be able to win the league?
I think it will be a tough one.
Okay,
it will
then
be a tough
let me
one.
make it easy for you.
It's going to be easier. than
Liverpool,
last season.
City, Arsenal. Who do you think will win the league?
Now,
Yeah.
if I take into consideration the first matches that
Mhm.
we've
Yes,
watched,
yes.
I would go in for Man City
Ahead of Liverpool.
ahead
Yes.
of
That's
Liverpool
you.
and
I'll
then
come to your
Arsenal.
turn.
I'll
So
go for Man
Liverpool
City.
first,
City
Man City
without
first,
City without Rodrigo
Then
Cascado
second.
and
Second.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Second will be
Liverpool, Arsenal.
will
Okay.
be Liverpool.
Then third.
And then third will be Arsenal.
So you mean what of Chelsea? Are you placing them for
for
higher?
Chelsea, yes, I believe they are the world champions currently.
Mhm.
But
So with the
taking
top 4,
looking at their performance against Crystal Palace, a whole world champion, you cannot
But
score just one goal against
you,
Crystal Palace.
you should consider. You should
No,
consider.
world champions, you
But
can't score
wait.
just a goal
I understand.
against Crystal
But
Palace.
we didn't concede. They didn't concede as well. So you should consider.
No, the issue is that
the Crystal Palace-
But
The issue is that-
how can you be a world champion
Uh-huh.
where the tournament that the Club World Cup that you
Mhm.
played, the champions of England was not there, the champions of Spain was not there,
Okay.
the champions of Italy was not there. So
Okay.
how can you call yourself a world champion?
No, the issue
And-
is that the champions of Europe was there.
Uh-huh.
You met him,
Yes.
you fought him in the final.
That particular thing, I don't even want to argue on that.
That caps
Because-
it caps the argument.
Yes, I don't want to
Okay?
argue on that.
The champion of Europe was there. You met him in
Yes.
the final. You met the champions
Of
of
Europe.
Europe in the final.
And one thing too, the champion of Europe scored most of those champions that
Yes.
we are talking of.
Yes, so
Like-
that caps it all.
And even
But my issue was
Uh-huh.
you couldn't score one goal against.
oh, understand. You see, that day the
Uh-huh.
performance that even I, Chelsea fan, I was expecting from my players was very low. And you see, I'll blame some part of it too. Our lack of preparations in terms of because Crystal Palace played like 7 matches, 6 pre-seasons and 1 cup final, in which they scored the English champions, EPL champions. Do you get it? So our intensity was low. The Chelsea that I saw during the Club World Cup and even some of our pre-season matches, we didn't score a goal. Even we conceded, and because of we played 0-0. But at the end of the day, I took positives and negatives. So you still didn't answer my question. Top 4. Now you've placed Liverpool as the top. Where will you place Chelsea?
Chelsea will be around, though they are contenders, but not 100%.
So top 4.
So if Chelsea would clinch the title, I believe that they should always be at 100% in all their matches.
So top 4.
So I'll taking into consideration the performance against Crystal Palace.
Yes.
I'll place them around 5th.
5th.
Yes.
Okay, you too.
For me, my top
List
4.
your top 4.
My top 4.
So sorry to cut you short. Now Arsenal was 3rd. So who will be at 4th? Because you said Chelsea is 5th.
So I'll go for
Tottenham, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Brighton, Manchester United. Because you watched Manchester United during the weekend.
Yes, I'll go for Tottenham.
Okay. Back to you.
For me, my top 4 in the upcoming season will be Liverpool.
Liverpool,
number 1.
number
We are defending our title.
Okay, they are retaining.
Liverpool,
Okay.
number 1. Number 2, the only team that I'm afraid of this season is Arsenal, because Arsenal's squad depth this season it's not something to be to be messing around. So
Arsenal.
Liverpool first, Arsenal second. They are clinching second again because Arsenal is always second. Arsenal second. Third will be Chelsea. Chelsea are going to be a force to reckon with this.
Yeah.
So Chelsea will be third. Man City fourth. Fifth will be my fifth team will be
Manchester, Newcastle, Aston Villa.
Man U. Fifth will be Man U.
Okay.
Man U will play Europa League next season.
Okay. And also
Next 2 seasons.
For me, with Chelsea, as we are always saying that we are taking it a match after the other. But if I'm to predict my top 4, I would want Chelsea to be first. Yeah, realistically. So Chelsea first, Liverpool second.
Chelsea first.
It's my own. So why are you trying to argue?
Chelsea first, listen. How can Chelsea win the league?
It's my own prediction. So Chelsea first,
Well,
Liverpool second, Manchester City third, Arsenal fourth, and Tottenham Hotspur fifth. Now I have one last question before we continue. Who do you think will be a dark horse among the top 20 teams in EPL? Who do you think is going to surprise many? Because in EPL every season you have one of those smaller teams surprising. Yes. So who do you think will be an underdog? Now Tottenham is there because last we know they perform abysmally. United is there, Newcastle is there, Aston Villa, Brighton, even Sunderland. And you can all consider that Sunderland have made numerous signings, very good ones. Granit Xhaka, McGill, Mwemba, like they have squad. So who do you think will be the dark horse of EPL?
It will be Sunderland.
Sunderland. How about you?
To me, Tottenham.
Okay. I'm also going for Sunderland. Yeah. Then the match of the day, Arsenal versus Manchester United. And this match, you were all anticipating that with the squad depth of Arsenal were going to dominate. You all expected Arsenal to dominate, honestly. Because last season, the fans were all saying that they had injury and their squad depth was below. Yes, that was their slogan.
Arsenal.
So when I was, even as someone who was against Arsenal, when I saw their starting lineup and those at the bench, I was a little bit spooked. Yeah. Now with Arsenal, their starting 11, they had Gyökeres,
soon to be like
senior player.
this.
Then they had Martinelli, their star boy Saka, Odegaard, Zubimendi from Spain, Rice, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, White, and Raya. They are starting 11. Everybody was solid. And looking at their bench, they had Havertz, Madueke, Timber, Luis Kelly, Merino, like the squad there, as my brother said earlier. And Man United, one thing that I think the coach did very bad was playing Mount as a 9. How do you play Mount as a 9?
Wow, you have 3 strikers.
Yes, Mount was 9, Mbuemo Kunha playing behind, Dalot as a wing back, Casemiro, Fernandes holding the midfield, Dogu as a wing back, Shaw playing as one of the 3 centre backs, Delight playing as CCB, and Euro as also one of the centre backs. And they dropped their keeper Onana, and Bayindu was the one in post.
It was very, very
Yes.
poor. It was very, very
And Man United also had Amad Diallo, their star boy, on bench. Ugarte, Sesko, Maguire, and the rest. Now, Man United Arsenal won 1-0. But as someone who was thinking that Arsenal will have a field day, it didn't go as I expected, honestly, because we also have Arsenal Man United were last season.
Yeah.
They finished 15 and they weren't able to beat Tottenham in the FA Cup, the Europa League. Yeah. So I will be diving deep into the match report and the statistics.
So we all watched the match, as we all they watch. Prior to the match, now we all they believe say Arsenal will tear up Man U
Oh yeah, that one there.
as they are the beginning match of the season.
Okay.
But we saw a tireless Man U team
Right.
that was ready to carve a niche for themselves.
Honestly, I was shocked. Honestly.
So in fact, as the Arsenal team themselves, the players themselves were shocked.
Wallahi.
It caught them, the performance of Man U, the players of Man United caught them by surprise. But the issue with Man United was how clinical
In front of
they
goal.
they were not in front of goal. So I believe that there were a lot of positives around the Man U team for Arsenal, taking into consideration the huge signings they have made for this season. If that is how they are going to perform, then I believe that they cannot even qualify for the Champions League. But I think we need to give them time,
Yeah.
and then we see what they can do.
And I think with Arsenal, their coach have realized that it's not always about beautiful football. So they want to sometimes, if they are not playing as they want, then they would rather grind out the results, just like they did. Because when they got the early goal, they knew that for Man United to come back, they need to take their chances. So they were able to, and that's one thing that I love about a team. If on the day you are not playing as you expect, you should be able to, because these are some of the things that will also make you win the league. You get it? Yeah, last season Liverpool, the first half of the season, even when they were not playing good, you could see that they were able to grind out the results. I mean, you get even PSG.
We had a strong mentality.
Yes, PSG when they met Arsenal had a better SG. But because they took their chances, they were able to win. So sometimes it's all, even though Arsenal didn't play, but I also think on a normal day, just like Chelsea, we didn't play. If we were able to even score one goal, we could have come up with 3 points.
That Man U match, me, I think the referee robbed Man U. Seriously.
Okay.
Man U was robbed. Because when you check that Arsenal goal, Saliba impeded the goal.
Oh,
the
yes,
keeper,
yes.
which was supposed to be a foul.
There was even an image where
That
like
goal-
Saliba
that goal was a foul.
was
Using
holding,
the arm,
yeah,
but
he was
Saliba
holding the
impeded
hand of the keeper.
So it was
Like,
supposed to be a foul.
his hand,
Yeah, I believe it was soft.
It's soft.
No,
but
it
he
wasn't
was-
soft.
he was
No,
So
the
far
issue
as
is
that,
so far as-
the issue is that as a goalkeeper, okay, you are supposed to be strong when it comes to
But bro,
set
yeah,
pieces.
I understand that part too. But I saw a certain image on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
This defender Saliba.
Saliba.
It was like the keeper when the keeper jumped. Yes, Saliba was holding the hand of the keeper
Yeah.
from the elbow.
Mhm.
So I think that you see the keeper wasn't able to punch the ball as
see,
it
It was
was.
a foul.
The
It was
same,
a foul.
like,
the
the-
same,
It
the
was a
same,
foul from the referee.
the
It was
same
an error.
situation happened
Mhm.
with Raya. The same situation.
The same
It happened
situation.
with Raya in the same match.
Really?
But Raya was able to punch the ball.
Okay, so all
So
that
this-
means is that he wasn't able
this-
to command his.
The issue is with experience.
Okay.
Raya and Bayede, who is more experienced,
Okay.
taking into consideration the Premier League.
Okay, that
Because
was-
the same situation happened, and Raya was able to punch the ball away, but Bayede was not able to. So it is
And
the
then
issue
what
is with
about
experience.
the penalty call from I think,
Yeah,
Mateus
Cunha.
Cunha.
Yes, Cunha. That one there was an exact.
In the latter part of the game,
I do remember.
I think there was
Yes,
a penalty call
when
from Mateus
the
Cunha.
left leg
Saliba.
of Cunha was was tackled by Saliba.
Yeah,
What about
that's a
that
clear
one?
penalty.
Yeah, that one. Even
That one
if-
was a penalty.
Yes,
That's a clear
that
penalty.
one should have been a
For that, I
penalty,
believe
honestly.
that's a clear.
But I
Man
see,
U was robbed.
that's
Man U-
EPO for you.
That's a
Sometimes
clear penalty.
the referees aren't consistent when it comes to their
That's a
calls.
clear penalty.
So yeah.
That's a clear penalty.
But as we said earlier, shout out to Man United. They did well.
Yeah,
if
they
this
did-
is
they
the
did
performance
well.
that they are going to
Yeah.
bring into the new season, then we all should watch out, honestly. Because for me, as we were beginning, I wasn't rating Man United, but with this performance,
But one problem Man you have is that when they face the big teams,
yeah,
they play very very
They
well.
compete.
Yes.
But when they come
smaller
against the smaller ones, then
But I believe that looking at their performance against Arsenal, okay, if they are going to perform or they are going to put up that same performance against the smaller teams, I think that
they will do well.
yes,
Yeah,
they will
if
come out
they do
stronger.
that,
Yes.
honestly. So
Yes. So
so with Chelsea, we all know Chelsea drew with 0-0 with Crystal Palace. Yesterday, Leeds United won Everton 1-0, and that one, this one when I woke up, I was really shocked because Everton have made numerous signings.
Yeah.
Grealish,
you see,
Dewsbury Hall, a lot of signings.
I don't know, but the issue is that the teams that were promoted from the championship to the Premier, they no come play.
Oh, that one there, they no can play.
They
Because
no come
Sunderland.
play. So they came to compete.
Oh, that one there.
So I believe that they shouldn't be underrated.
Okay.
Yes, they shouldn't be underrated.
That's a fact. Then Manchester United vs Arsenal. Arsenal won by 1-0. Nottingham Forest 3-1 against Brentford. Chelsea 0-0. Manchester City 4-0 against Wolves.
For that, in fact, Man
Yes.
City was not in their element.
Yeah.
They were not in their element, but
Yes.
they were able to.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to say that
team that scored
for they were not in
Oh,
their
still.
element. They were not in their element.
The
If-
City that we've
Yes.
all known in these
Yes.
previous years now.
Yes.
Even they were able to create only 3 big chances.
Yes.
But they scored 4. Have you understand? Manchester
So-
they scored 4, but if you look at the possession, the whole Manchester City 58-42.
They were not in their element.
Yes. So
Honestly.
yeah.
So
At the end of the day-
so we should watch out. We should watch out for a very dominant Manchester City team.
Okay.
Should they finally have that chemistry? Okay, that rapport between themselves. Trust me,
Okay.
Man City would become a force to be reckoned with once again.
Okay. And also you have Brighton versus Fulham. It ended 1-1 draw. Sunderland won 3-0 against West Ham. Tottenham 3-0 against Burnley. This is where Kudus, the Ghanaian star boy.
Starboy,
Watch out for
Yes, we should all watch out for Kudus. He was the man of the match. Even though he didn't score, he
yes,
assisted
yes.
2 goals.
He just for Kudus, I've always trusted him because he only wanted a bigger platform.
Yes. And a team that could possess the ball.
Yes.
Yes.
He only needed a bigger
Yeah.
platform, and I think Tottenham would provide that platform for him. Yes, I believe.
But last season, Liverpool, people were trying to sign him. So what happened this new season? Why didn't you sign him? Because he would have fit your team very well, even more than yes. He can play as a 10. Yes. So what happened?
Kudu is a better player than
He would have been a better player than
Yes.
this, taking into consideration
Come on, man.
his experience.
Oh,
Come
he's,
on,
he's,
man.
he's,
How can you say
like
something
we are considering certain
He's
factors.
a better player.
Like we are
Come on.
considering certain
Well,
factors.
Taking into consideration his experience in the league.
You see, okay,
Alone.
let's consider this. VS is good, you all know that. But if you used to take that during your match, that VS needs time because of EPL.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, he was very
But
sluggish on
the reason
that
why
day.
the reason why we didn't.
But with Kudus, you see, because he knew EPL, he was able to on the very day was able to what? Impose himself. You get it?
Fernandes is a midfielder. Wow.
Oh,
Kudus is
Fernandes
a-
is a 10, and Kudus also can play 10.
No,
Naturally,
you
he's a
can't say
10.
that. You can't say that Kudus is
If-
a winger.
even
No, you
Kudus
shouldn't even
naturally
compare their
right
position.
winger.
No, Kudus
You-
naturally he's a
if-
10. Naturally he's a 10.
If you
like
are even
Obama.
supposed to compare their position, then Kudus is even much more better than
Yes.
this because
No.
Kudus can play multi
He-
positions.
yes,
Kudus
he's
as a
versatile.
right
He-
winger.
he's
Kudus
versatile.
can
Yes.
play multi positions. He
Kudus,
can play.
yes,
He can play as an attacking midfielder.
Yes, he was playing as a
So
false
are you
nine.
Start
saying
talking
that?
about.
Are you saying that Kudus playing as a 10 would be better than
Oh.
Fernandes playing as a
Our fans and viewers, we are taking bias and everything aside, and we are considering these factors. Kudus is EPO proven 1, and with the performance of match day week as compared to Fernandes, you all know that Fernandes is good in the Bundesliga, but we should also consider certain factors, bringing in some of those Bundesliga stars that came to EPL. On the weekend, Kudus was the star of Tottenham, and Fernandes, even though Liverpool scored 4. No assist, no chance creation. He was the one that lost most of the possession. Yes, in terms of Liverpool. Yes, in your squad.
Bro, the issue be saying
Mhm.
we shouldn't even
You should
be arguing
vote.
about this. The issue be saying Kudus
Would have been
in
a
terms
better
of-
signing.
He is
Ah,
much
he
more
is versatile. He can play as a
than
false nine. He
Fernandes.
can play as a 10. He can play on both
You
ranks.
can disagree, but that's the fact.
Yes.
You disagree because you are
Yes.
Liverpool fan, but that's the
Disagree.
fact.
Saying
Yes, in the
he just came,
EPL.
Franve just came, so
So,
he needs
okay.
time to adapt.
Okay,
He just
so
needs some like on your time of
so
adapt.
so when Caicedo came to Chelsea, and you people were giving him chance.
Caicedo had he had already played in the Premier League. He was playing for Brighton, so he understood the Premier League already. So you can't compare Caicedo's adaptation.
Okay. So
He just needs a little time to adapt. That's all.
and Aston Villa vs Newcastle this match, I was expecting more goals, but it ended 0-0. And lastly, Liverpool.
Isaac-less
Newcastle. Oh, Charlie. And lastly, Liverpool won 4-2 against Bournemouth. So I'll just brush through the standings. As we all know, Manchester City first with 3 points plus 4 goals. Sunderland second, 3.3 goals. Tottenham third, 3.3 goals. Liverpool fourth, 3.2 goals. Nottingham Forest fifth, 3.2 goals. Arsenal sixth, 3 points. Leeds seventh, 3 points. Fulham eighth, 1 point. Chelsea ninth, 1 point. Crystal Palace 10th, 1. Brighton, so the rest. And Man United is still at 15th. Last season 15, this season 15. So Manchester United, they bought the number 15 position. It is theirs. It is theirs to lose.
It's just the opening game of the season.
Oh yeah, but still they are 15th.
I believe Man should be up there.
Okay. So going to La Liga. During the weekend, Barcelona, FC Barcelona.
Lamine Yamal.
They scored Mallorca 3 goals. But like the scoreline doesn't reflect the match. Seriously, because a team that were two players down, right? You couldn't score them more than 3.
No.
What are you saying?
There should be 7. There should be 6.
With
After
all your
that,
Lamines, your Rafinhas,
And
your Rashfords.
Nah, there's something to say.
Oh, nah.
When they started the second half, the players slowed down. That was the issue.
And can you believe that both red cards came in the first half? Both red cards.
So
The
coach
first half he
himself
scored 2
wasn't even
goals.
happy. See, the coach himself, Hansi Flick, was not even happy.
Why?
Okay, because he realized that the level of the players was very down. You understand? He got so angry during the press conference.
Oh, okay.
The post-match press conference. He was so angry at the players because he realized that their level was very down.
So was it because of the red cards?
And
So
no,
you
the issue is
relaxed
that
in the second
the issue is that we cannot chastise them all over just because they scored 3 against a team that had 2 red cards in the first half. No, they won.
They won. That
The
one.
issue was that
But
their performance was a little bit
Okay.
down. Okay, but they will pick up.
Okay.
That match, there was the referee made some
many errors.
Yeah, the issue was that, you see,
But Rafinha
let's
should have been red carded.
yeah.
Rafinha should have been red carded.
these are some of the issues. Let's if we bring in refereeing issues and all that, we forget about the performances of the players and the performances of the team. Okay, we lose focus on that. So let's focus on the performance of the players and then once again, the world is not ready for Lamine Yamal. The world is not ready.
Neither is the world ready for Florian Wirtz.
The world is not ready for Lamine.
And neither is the world ready for Mastantuano.
Who is Mastantuano?
Hey, Real Madrid star boy. And
Ada
Ada Gule. But this is you people should watch out for Real Madrid. So here are the fixtures. And LG and Robert is 1-1. Espanyol Atletico Madrid. And this match, Atletico Madrid lost by 2-1. And like I was really surprised.
Yeah,
because,
I think their coach Diego Simeone should
yes. I also think they need a new idea of football.
Yes, he has nothing new.
Yes. The new one, a new like what Real Madrid did to Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Yes, they need a new idea, like a new philosophy, a new tactics. Because he's too outdated like Mourinho. We continue. The Bilbao scored Sevilla 3-2.
Atletico Madrid with a new coach coming in, they will
Yes,
really do better. Because taking into consideration Liverpool, when Klopp left, we were all crying that why is Klopp leaving? Then like we would be lucky to play in the top 4 when Klopp left. But you see, when a new coach came in, Ancelotti came in, he brought a new playing style, and then we were able to
win the league. So
Simeone should step down for a new coach to come in.
So Bilbao also won against Sevilla 3-2. Getafe 2-0 against Celta Vigo. Alaves 2-1 against Levante. Valencia decided 1-1. Mallorca Barcelona, as you all know, 3-0. Villarreal Real Oviedo 2-0. And lastly, Vallecano scored Girona 3-1. these are the results.
Alright. So
And today we have Real Madrid. Real Madrid will be playing. So
We are all watching.
Real
out for
Madrid
Mustang.
against Osasuna.
Eminem. That
And
Eminem.
yeah, we are waiting for Mustang. So another William Mbappe. As they said, their new coach is bringing in new ideas, new tactics, and they've revamped their squad. They have a new CB, a new Mustantuano, a new formation. Eminem. They are saying that they will be playing two top, Mbappe and Vinicius. So I'm expecting.
we don't care. We don't care. They should even play.
Place
Oh,
for-
I'm expecting a good performance
We
from the
don't
man
care.
because
When we
it was
beat them, we
Osasuna.
score them.